Matthew 9:1. Kai imbas eis ploion, diaperasen, kai eilthen eistain idion palen. This is following the story of Jesus casting the demons into the pigs. We read, and after he embarked in the boat, or after he got into the boat, he crossed over to the other side, that is to the other side of the lake, and he came to his own city. Okay, I first want to look at this word diaperasen. I've written the lexical form down here, diaperao, which only occurs 6 times in the New Testament. This is to cross from one side of something to the other. It could be a valley, it could be the sea. Here, obviously, it's the Sea of Galilee. You look here, the word does have a prepositional prefix, so if there's an augment, it will come after the prepositional prefix. There it is right there. You can see the sigma. This is going to be an aorist. This is a aorist active indicative, third person singular. He crossed over, right? Crossed over to the other side. The imbas, we've seen that word before. Imbino, it's frequently used for getting into the boat, for embarking. Imbino, and it is a participle. It's an aorist active participle. It's nominative masculine singular and probably temporal. After he embarked in the boat, comma. It could be attendant circumstance. He embarked in the boat and crossed over and came. Eilthen is, of course, from erkomai. You're used to seeing that second aorist form, I hope. It's a very, very common one in the Gospels. The lexical form is erkomai, and maybe you memorized long ago, eilthon. Erkomai is I come or go. Eilthon is I came. And this is up above here. This is the third person singular ending. Aorist active indicative. Third singular. Obviously, second aorist, irregular aorist, because the form is so different from the lexical form. He came to his own city. Hey everybody, just a quick announcement here at the end of our regular video. Our Jude in July course with Adullam Media is about to begin, and so registration is about to close, and I want to encourage you to check it out. Go to adullamcourses.com/library. adullamcourses.com/library. When you go there, you'll see the Philippians course that we taught earlier this year, and then the Jude in July course. Even if you can't do the course in July, when you register, the materials will be available for you, open access for you until the end of December. So you have months that you can work on this. If you think about it, the book of Jude only has 25 verses. So we're talking about less than 1 verse a day if you track with us in July. As we click on this, I just want to show you, I put a lot of thought and work into this. There's lots of, I'm not going to go through all this opening materials, but I want you to see there's tons of free samples and discount codes for all these materials on the book of Jude. Then week by week, we have all these guided materials. Now the core of it, right? The core of it is going to be video instruction through the book of Jude. You can see here for these 2 verses, this initial video, it's 19 minutes and 40 seconds. So we take a lot more time to explore the theology, the structure, the grammar. There's also all kinds of free materials, like for example, books or portions of books that are provided. Then there's a sermon. Notice here we have a sermon by a major well-known pastor, and then a gentleman, a friend of mine who has a PhD in preaching. We discuss that, right? We have a video here where we discuss the sermon and this, did it reflect the text, and what were some of the strengths and weaknesses, just thinking through how to teach the text each week. There's a quiz to help keep you accountable as you go through it, a place for you to upload your own teaching and preaching plan, and we see a similar structure for that week by week with, again, as we noted, additional articles, materials, even PDFs of entire books provided for you to help you really get through the book of Jude. Yes, there is a final exam, and if you score 100 or greater on that, there is bonus on it. You are inducted into the A.T. Robertson Secret Society. We also note that there is a certificate of completion for the course. So I hope you'll consider joining me for Jude in July, even if you have to do it later in the year. Again, the materials will be fully accessible to registered students up till the end of 2024, December 31st, 2024. Go to adullamcourses.com/library. Oh, one other thing I should mention is there's a live Zoom call each week. And in addition to answering questions and interacting with me, we have some amazing guest speakers. I should go back up here and you can see, let's see, the Zoom meetings Click on these and you can see that we have some really world-class scholars. We have Tom Schreiner, who's joining us for part of one of those, Peter Davids, Jarvis Williams, and Matt Harmon. So hope you can join us, and it's going to be a lot of fun.